What's up, guys? We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. So if you would like for me to help you have a full manifestation lifestyle and get anything and everything that you want, go ahead and sign up for coaching with me below. My website is always in the description box, sammysmermaidgang.net. Okay, let's get into the video. What I want to talk about today is a lot of your guys' perspective on manifesting. A lot of you think of manifesting as something that you have to learn to do, and something that is work, that you have to do a technique or do something to get something that you want. That's not what manifesting is, guys. I know it's not your fault. Trust me, I know it's not your fault, because if you have, a lot of you have found the law of assumption after going through the ringer with the law of attraction. And in law of attraction, obviously, they do not identify as God or the universe. They look at the universe as something outside of them that is the power source that gives them what they want if they do if they do the right work. So I can see where it could really fuck you up, let's be honest. But here's something I want you to understand now that you've found your way to me, you know, the best manifestation coach ever. It's not a job, and it's not something you do or don't do. It's not something you just discovered and started doing. It's not something that you can stop doing. You've been doing it your whole life. It's literally your nature to manifest. And the thing is, it's not something that you can turn off. Like when someone says to me like, oh, I've been trying to manifest, but I just can't. Oh, you're manifesting. You're 100% manifesting. You can't not be manifesting. Your entire universe, your world is all a manifestation. What you're not doing is selecting the things that you want properly. You're manifesting. Your assumptions are always reflected in your reality. Your reality, your entire universe is a manifestation. Everyone in your life is a manifestation. Everything you do is a manifestation. Everything you have right now is a manifestation, whether it be positive or negative according to you. There is no such thing as I've been trying to manifest but I can't. That's not possible. You, by nature, your assumptions are always reflecting back to you. Your world is always showing you your assumptions. Your entire world is a manifestation. So, what we're actually doing, even before we're aware of what we're doing, we're manifesting. But once you discover who you are as God of your reality, and you understand that everything is based on your assumptions, every person, everything, every circumstance, everything in your life is based on your assumptions. What you are now doing, you're not manifesting. You're not creating anything that doesn't already exist. If you desire something, it's because you're supposed to have it. And it's because your higher self is like, hey, we can do better than this. We want this. Let's step into this assumption of having it. You're not creating anything that doesn't already exist. It's always available to you, but your state determines if you can experience it based on your thoughts. Well, not your thoughts, based on your assumptions, essentially. All we're doing is selecting. To put it simply, we're selecting. We're selecting and rejecting. That's all we're doing. Everything is always available to us. Anything you can think of that you could possibly want is already available to you. Everything is available to you. You are simply selecting or rejecting, my friend. That's all you're doing. You have no work to put in. You don't even need techniques. You just have to assume that you have it. You have the thing that you want. Think as the person that has what you want. You're simply selecting. So let's say money, okay? Or person. Money or person. Let's start with money. Let's say with the money thing. Let's say you don't have a lot of money and you complain that you don't have a lot of money. You always call yourself broke. You always talk bad about your bank account. You always complain. You're selecting being broke. And you're rejecting having money. Because what you're saying is that you're broke. So that's what you're choosing. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. So you complaining and thinking and dwelling and worrying all implies that you have no money. And therefore, you cannot manifest money. It doesn't exist in that state. You are selecting being broke. Now, if you were to change that, if you were to make the decision, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm selecting being rich. So no matter what you see in that bank account, you say, I have so much money. I'm ridiculously rich. I'm naturally a money magnet. I make thousands of dollars every single day. Money just pours into my life. My income is constantly increasing. Then you're choosing wealth. You're choosing to have money. So if you will persist in that and make it an assumption by continuously selecting that, no matter what you're seeing, then that's what is going to become true in your life. And then you will be rejecting being broke, the lack. We're only selecting and rejecting. Same with a person. Say you're manifesting a person and you're like, oh my God, they always ghost me, they never text me, they stop talking to me, they never put in any effort, I'm not their priority. You're selecting that reality. That's what you're choosing because you're complaining and you're accepting what you see. We accept or reject things. We select or reject things, however you want to word it. If you're not changing it, you're accepting it. When you react to that reality, even though you know you want something different, when you react to that, you're accepting it as true. You are telling your mind, this is what's true. And because your assumptions are what your world reflects, it stays true. That person cannot change. They can't. They literally can't. Even though the version of them that is just completely mesmerized by you, you're the love of their fucking life, they can't get enough of you. Oh, that version exists, my friend. But you're selecting the version that doesn't want you by reaffirming it, by reacting when they don't do something that you like or they do something that you don't like. You're accepting that as true. You're selecting that. What you need to do is start rejecting that version of them. Since this is an assumption that we are changing, you're going to reject that. When they do something rude or do something to piss you off or hurt your feelings, you're going to say, absolutely not. I reject that. That is not true. When you get a negative thought about them like that and an opposing thought about them like that, you're going to say, that's not true. That's fake. And then you're going to select the version of them that you want. That's not true. That was fake. They actually love me so much. They can't stop thinking about me. I'm the love of their life. They can't get enough of me. They're mesmerized by me. That is what you're going to be selecting over and over and over again until it's an assumption. You're going to be thinking from that state where that version of them exists. You're going to select that state and you're going to reject anything that doesn't line up with that. Whatever you don't change, you're choosing. Whatever you react to something, when you react to something, you're accepting it as true. When you come in my comments complaining about everything they did to piss you off or how they ghosted you or how they don't want you or you have no contact, you're accepting that as true. Stop doing that. Another thing that I want to talk about pertaining to how you guys view things, these are the things that are really holding you back. I don't believe in blocks at all. You don't have a block because A block is implying that something could possibly keep your manifestation from you. There's nothing keeping your manifestation from you except for you. So it's not that it's a block, but thinking this way is what is not allowing you to step into the state where the things you want exist. And this other thing is the way you see manifesting. You see it when you're manifesting something. I notice the way you guys talk to me about it, like even like clients, or I see you in the comments, you speak as if this is you speak from being in the process of manifesting something. And when you're thinking from being in a process of manifesting something, you're simply selecting the reality where you don't have it. You're working for it, which is why some of you are working for it for so damn long, but you're not actually thinking from having it. Even though you're doing your affirmations, you're still thinking of it as being in a process of getting something. Why are we, when you think of a vacation, okay, let's say you have a vacation planned, right? And you're excited about this vacation. Are you thinking of the ride there? I don't fucking think so. I think you're thinking of the vacation, right? Forget the process. Stop thinking from being in the process of manifesting something and start thinking as if you already have it. Think from already having it, okay? When you're thinking from being in the process, when you're thinking from being in a transition period or a constant purge, you're simply still implying that you don't have it, okay? You're implying that you don't have it. And I want to make a note on the purge. People think that the purge is, some people think that a purge is that you have to experience your negative thoughts before you can move past them or before you can get your manifestation. No, that's not what that is. A purge is simply your negative, when you're changing your assumptions, a lot of times your negative beliefs come to the top. Like you start having negative intrusive thoughts. Those are just coming up to show you what you need to put out. Or sometimes it'll come out of the mouth of someone else. Like people will tell you your limiting beliefs essentially. And so you need to not react. You need to change it. When you see it, you need to say, okay, so that's something that I still had inside of me. I need to kick that out. I need to do away with that. That's all the purge is. That you don't have to experience anything negative. Just because you had a bunch of negative thoughts, your thoughts are not what manifest. The reason for the repetition of the new thoughts are to create a new assumption. But really, we've been working on even trying to bypass having to do that for very long. Just seriously, immediately creating an assumption that we always get our manifestations really fast or within a week, or we're really good at time crunch manifesting. You know the shit we've been working on. But that's the reason for repeating the affirmations. Just because you have intrusive thoughts or negative thoughts doesn't mean that they're going to manifest. It's not your thoughts that manifest. It's your assumptions that manifest. Casual thoughts don't manifest. Imagine how many fucking things would manifest if your casual thoughts manifested all the time. Like we'd have elephants in our houses and all kind of shit. Like that's not what manifests. It's your assumptions. We're creating new assumptions. We're thinking from the reality where we have what we want. That creates the assumption that we do. And then that's what manifests. Stop worrying. Stop making this hard. Stop thinking of this as work. Stop thinking of this as something that is not natural for you or something you have to try to do. You are naturally a master at manifesting. Your entire world is your manifestation. Select new shit and kick out the shit you don't want. Stop accepting the things you don't want as true. Okay? And start selecting the new things by thinking as if, visualizing what it would look like. That's it. Here's somebody telling you, here's somebody congratulating you. However you want to go about it. Script it if you want to. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.